you guys know, I took over the product team about 6 months ago, and one of the first things we did was just have a strong focus on efficiencies. So we had product management functions that were disparate and scattered over in many different groups. So when you look at our products and you use them and you actually see what customers are experiencing, whether they're signing up or trying to work through issues or make a payment, the different ways that we were organized internally was sort of reflecting and sort of oozing through in the product experience, and it was pretty clear that we needed to change some of these things to try to deliver a more cohesive experience for our customers. And so we really just changed the way that we organized, brought the teams together into one global group, tried to make sure that we had a platform mindset for everything that we build, so that we can start getting more and more efficiencies from all the work that is being done all over the company. But it's a longer road than just an organization. You know, we have to change our mindsets and how we look at how we build things and how we do things. And so you're seeing that start to take flight now in a lot of different teams that are actually working in a more agile fashion. And I use that term really more as an adjective more than a noun, because I think every team is operating at different paces and at different scales. Some products are really mature, some are very immature and just getting started. So I think it's important that the team has the flexibility to determine what cadence, what type of style is best for that product. But more importantly, it's just that we have a team mindset and that we have a customer voice in the room with us whenever we're making decisions. You know, we often talk about what risk wants or what product wants or what sales wants or whatever. We need to really focus on what the customer wants, and the customer needs to be in the room with us when we're making these decisions. And so Global Ops is a key partner for that. And there's so many different things that we need to improve about our infrastructure just to help us as engineering and product delivery teams to do this work better. You know, we need better test environments. We need better sandbox environments for our external developers. We need more agile teams that are co-located and can sit next to each other. And these are things that you guys know don't happen overnight, right? As much as we'd like to snap our fingers and just fix it all at once. So I think this is going to be an incredibly exciting year for us. When you look at what's on our roadmap, if we ship 70% of it, it's going to be by far one of the more exciting years within PayPal as far as new products that we're launching, new experiences, improvements. Really starting to see that design approach that we're taking start to come through in some of the products that we'll be relaunching and launching for the first time this year. And when you look at the full roadmap and sort of the playlist that we've published that takes us through for at least the first couple of quarters, maybe into Q3 this year, you're going to see the experience that a consumer and that a merchant has really be improved. So starting with our merchant audience, and you can throw a developer in there as well. From the time you come to our site, click create an account, enroll, onboard yourself, go to our developer center to get APIs and sandbox environments, build and write, test your code, launch it, then go to your account to get reports and account servicing from our new portal. It's going to be a completely different experience. And it'll actually look more like what you see when you come to PayPal.com and you're not logged in. So these two sites will start to be better integrated and feel more like one cohesive experience. And then on the consumer front, we're going to be relaunching our wallet. And so that'll start really with the new version of mobile apps that we'll launch in conjunction with our payment card in April, part of our Davis launch. These will be global launches, by the way, at least the wallet component of it. The card obviously is US only. And then also the checkout flow will be completely new. So that'll take a while to scale out. It won't be flip the switch and everything changes, of course, at least not with checkout. But on the mobile wallet side, it will. And we'll relaunch the consumer experience on the website later this summer after the mobile app ships. So incredibly exciting time. Just encourage each of you to use our products as always. We're trying to make them more easy to use by putting them, in our cafeteria, in our coffee bars and shops. If you're in a location that doesn't have it, just go do it. Just go expense an iPad, put it in the coffee stand and just make them use it. People will do it. I think all the cashiers that I've talked to much prefer checking people out using PayPal here than using the POS device that they have. So sometimes you just have to brute force make it work there. But I think that's my main message for you guys, is just to be a consummate user of our products. Put yourself in our customers' shoes as much as you can. We all need to pay for things, so just use as much as you can. And we're going to be sending more ways for you to provide feedback to the teams here. Encourage you to go check out Product Central on the hub. It's a little website that we maintain that shows not only who the dedicated teams are, so if you have questions about how decisions are being made, you can easily find the person you need to talk to, and you can also see what's on the roadmap. So it's a great resource for all of us to use.
I don't, this won't come out very eloquently, but I've been at PayPal now for about 3 years, 2.5 as a consultant in the last. So I've been around for a little while. I came here from Google. So I see two primary challenges that this company is trying to overcome. And one is that we're still in the middle of a huge replatforming initiative where we're trying to clean up, for the lack of a better word, sort of bad code and create a scalable enterprise solution. And at the same time, we're looking to the future. What are our next generation products? So we've got these sort of two parallel paths. One that's, for, again, lack of a better word, sort of cleaning up the past to enable us to push and ship faster. And at the same time, sort of defining where we want to be in the future. What are some of the challenges with regard to product do you see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's something that almost every company that's been around more than 5 years has to face at some point. No matter how great your code is today, 5 years from now it's going to look pretty bad, right? And so there's always this decision and debate around, should we kind of stop what we're doing and go away for 6 months or 12 months and come back with a brand new platform, or should we just continue to kind of work through it and sort of fix it along the way? And my experience has been you generally don't have that choice. It's kind of a false choice, right? The needs of the business are never going to go away. We have a great business, thankfully, and it's growing. So we need to continue to service that and make sure that we can continue to improve and do the replatforming of the initiatives that bring us along in more of an incremental way. But the challenges with that are really about having the discipline to know when to stop trying to do everything, right? Having the discipline to stop supporting things on legacy code bases. Having the discipline to say, you know what, this feature is not going to work in Payments 1.0, we're only going to build it in Payments 2.0. And those are the things that I think are critical, and they're not, this company is so large and there's so many things that are going on, it's hard for any one person or any small group of people to really have a handle on that. And so it takes all of us to be vigilant and to raise our hands when we think something is a waste of time or a waste of energy, just to make sure that we are aware of what we're doing. I think in some cases, it's going to make sense where we have to go and invest in fixing things on legacy code because the exposure to our customers is too great. But we need to get sharper about how much time we're willing to spend in that old code versus dedicating towards the new code base. And it's something that James and I talk about a lot. We're trying to figure out how best to engage with the team so that we can help with that decision, those decisions as they come up, so that we're able to maximize our energy and effort for the future, while also making sure that we're, doing at least something to improve the experiences for people who are going to be on our legacy code base for the next 6-12 months.